Today guys, I'm gonna show you my new giant Lego Susanoo that I bought on AliExpress. Just look how big it is compared to the normal minifigure. And I bought it for a very reasonable price, only $26, plus $10 I paid for shipping. I decided to buy Uchiha Shisui Susanoo, but you can buy someone else Susanoo. There's Itachi Susanoo, Sasuke, Hagoromo, Kakashi and Shisui. Also there's Kurama, but Kurama is 3D printed. I personally don't like 3D printed figures, but maybe you like. So what to buy, I just will leave it up to you, but definitely buy from this seller. The link you'll find in comments or description to this video. So this is the package that I got. As you can see, it's pretty big. It took me 2 minutes just to unpack it. Susanoo was well packed, no parts were damaged. It was packed in a big bubble wrap. So about packing there's no complaints, as well as about delivery. My package I got quite fast, in around 2 weeks. It came from China to Ukraine, which is quite far. Probably the only downside about package is that there was no box, but as long as it is well protected, not damaged, I don't mind. So this is what I got, guys. Let's put it all together. Okay, I had to change the room because there was not enough sunlight. We have 4 parts of the swords. Here's our giant Susanoo. We can see it's almost assembled. Here we have wings. And the last parts are for the arms. There are 2 sleeves and pauldrons. So that's what you'll get, guys. Let me show you Susanoo a little bit closer and at different angles. What I like about it is that it is not 3D printed. We have dark green transparent color. By the way, almost forgot to tell you that it's holding a short stick. Let me show you it and to tell you what is it for. It looks like a sword hilt, but it is not. The stick is used to hold a minifigure. What's cool about this giant Susanoo is that you can move arms not only in 2 directions. And that's awesome because you can choose different poses, especially with the swords. But let's do it later. I think that we should a bit disassemble Susanoo. Let me show you all the parts. Okay, at first I need to take off the head. It was not easy. Looks really cool, but honestly speaking, I would paint eyes. By the way, the head is made of 2 parts, but probably in the video you will not see it. I don't really want to disassemble it, so let's leave it as it is. Okay, now I want to take off the armor, but before I need to take off arms. One is off. I must say it was not easy. I was scared to break this part. Nice, with the second arm it was easier. So here you can see the armor, looks like Susanoo armor. The quality is really good, especially for its price. Now let's take a look at the body. Looks good to me. Okay, now let's take a look at the legs. I want to check if it's easy to take off them. I guess that I need to put down the body. No guys, it is not easy. Let's leave it to not break anything. The wing is quite big. It's almost as big as my hand. Okay, now let's assemble it all. Let's see how all these pieces will be holding together. I think that we should start with the swords because I don't really like that we have 2 pieces. I mean 2 pieces of 1 sword. What I'm scared of that we may have some gaps, or moreover they will not stick well. I really hope that I will not need to use any glue. Okay, let's see. Give me a few seconds, please. Damn, I'm really scared to not break anything, because it feels so fragile. It's like I'm about to break it, so maybe be careful with it. Okay, I guess I'm done with 1 sword. To my surprise, I see only a small tiny gap at the tip of the sword, but to see it you need to look closely. Other parts stick well, I do not see any gaps. Anyway, about the quality of the sword, I would not say it's high. I would rate it 4 of 10. But if to rate appearance, I would give it 8 or even 9. The swords look really awesome. Okay, give me a few seconds, I'll finish with the second sword. It doesn't look like there's any gap at the tip, but still for the quality I would give 4. Okay, I'm done with the second sword, so let's continue, and the next maybe let's assemble sleeves and pauldrons. I heard that this is the weakest part of Susanoo, that they barely stick to Susanoo. I really hope that it is not so, but if it is so, then I hope there will be a way to attach magnets. By the way, magnets in the minifigures I love, but normally you will not see them and we all understand why. But it doesn't mean that you cannot add them by yourself, of course if it's possible, and of course if it doesn't mean to damage the minifigure. Okay guys, now we have all the parts ready to assemble, so let's do it. And while I'm doing it, you should write in comments what Susanoo I should buy next. As a fan of Naruto, I was thinking about Itachi. However, I also like Kakashi Susanoo, or maybe better to say Obito Susanoo, because Kakashi had his eyes, so technically it was Obito Susanoo. Or maybe I should buy 3D printed Kurama next? Just tell me in comments and I'll buy it soon, and of course we'll show you. So we're about to assemble it, only a few parts left. My favorite part of it is the head and wings. As to me, they are very detailed, however, the edges of the wings I would not say they are like original. I don't really understand why they decided to make them so. No doubt they look awesome, but I personally prefer original version. Okay, let's attach them. I'm wondering if the figure is balanced. You see that wings are quite big, so I'm scared that it will bend forwards or backwards. Let's hope that it will not happen. The first wing did not fall down and it's a good news. I was scared that wings would not be well attached, but I can say for sure there's no problems with it, you can even shake it, and they will not fall down. Damn, just look at it how awesome it is. And it without swords and sleeves. Let's add them, let's make it even more awesome. Unfortunately guys, as you can see, sleeves are not attached well. That's probably the only downside of this figure. But as to me it's not a very big problem, because in sleeves and arms there are holes where you can put magnets, or if you want you can glue them. The swords, as you could notice, you can put in hands or wings. So let me show you how it looks in both cases and even under the sunlight. So this is the first option, the swords in hands. By the way guys, I must say that Susanoo is well balanced, even if you'll put one sword. Here's the second option with the stick and swords in wings. I personally like it more. And now look how awesome it looks under the sunlight, especially wings. So guys, are you going to buy this giant Susanoo? If so, then tell us in comments what Susanoo. Do not forget to tell me what Susanoo I should buy next. And subscribe to my channel, do not miss that video.